Hello, my dear friends. Hello, my dear friends. This is Sandhya at Ear to Hear platform with a beautiful initiative by Richa Mehta. So, what is Ear to Hear? Ear to Hear is a platform where women can explore themselves and where they can tell us about their problems. Because these days, women, they are into so many trouble, but they don't even talk about it. And Ear to Hear platform will give you an amazing shift after you tell people about your problem. You can come out of your shackles. You can come out of whatever problem you are facing at your home, at your office. Because these days, ladies also facing problem in their offices. And the topic that we are taking today is relates to the violence, the domestic violence anywhere, at your home, at your office, at any place. So, before that, let's talk about the ear to hear message from Richa Mehta, the founder of Ear to Hear. Over to the production team.
Mental health is how you feel, how you think, how you behave. It's part of life and it's not a stigma anymore. Hello everyone, I am Rucha Mehta, founder of a beautiful initiative, Ear to Hear. We started 5 months back, which was on 1st of Jan, and we have representatives from lot of cities and states. I would like to request you to join us to make a difference in your city, in your state. We would like to welcome all the women to come forward and support us because together we can and we will make a difference.
So, guys, I'm here again with you on the beautiful initiative Ear to Hear. Domestic violence can be broadly defined as any behavior that is violent, abusive, or threatening in nature among adults who are relatives or partners, ex partners. Domestic violence is a major human right and public health problem, which can have physical as well as mental health related adverse effects. Although the domestic violence may be perpetrated by either sex, the women, or invariably the victims in the majority of the cases, especially in the more conservative societies. As you all know, that we have conservative societies, and the reason for this are manifold, and there is sufficient literature to suggest this observation. Although of late, and particularly in the urban and semi urban areas, there have been reports of reversal of this trend, although the number of such cases is still very less as compared to the cases where females are the victims. So, Ear to Hear platform is here to help you. If you are facing any kind of domestic violence in your office, in your home, anywhere, the perpetrators are usually the husband or the in-laws in vast majority of the cases. This is particularly true in case of the intimate partner violence, where the domestic violence occurs between the current and ex-partners. And is this generally viewed as a gender issue cutting across the societies globally. Although the member of other terms have been used to describe the phenomenon of domestic violence and the underlying theme of power dynamics is always reflected in the description. And that any behavior within an intimate relationship which causes physical, psychological, or sexual harm to those in the relationship. It includes physical aggression, psychological abuse, and other forms. And this broad definition includes a myriad of behaviors which comes under the definition of domestic violence. And this has been one of the inherent difficulties in, as well as the major criticisms of the definition. This broad definition also affects the comparability of the research carried out, globally, and one of the major reasons for such variability of the results. Ultimately, the prevalence rates will depend on the definition used for measuring the magnitude of the problem. Despite of all these difficulties, there is no denying that fact that the problem is one of the enormous magnitudes and may exhibit iceberg phenomenon. As you all know, where only the tip of the cases may be reported, while the majority of the cases may go unreported, especially in the developing areas, where the plight of the females is generally poor because they are looking for their living only. They don't even thought of taking these cases to courts. They really wish that they should earn, and they don't have time for it. That's why we always say that people should not take it so lightly. And the prevalence rates of the domestic violence in India have been estimated to be in the range of 18%, 70% by various studies. As far as the rates of the physical violence are concerned, 21% to 48% of married women have reportedly suffered from physical abuse at the hands of the husbands and in laws. The data on the sexual violence against married women are very sparse. It is partially because of the cultural factors which make it difficult to assess. But some studies report a prevalence rate between 15% and 20%. This gross variation in the rates across the country can be attributed to the methodological issues. And when the women are into the abusive relationship, they are not even able to say anything. They don't even tell anyone because of their parents, basically, because the parents said that दिस इज योर होम, ये अब तुम्हारा घर है, यू डोंट हैव टू कम आउट ऑफ इट, यहीं तुम्हें रहना है, तुम्हारा पति तुम्हें जैसा बोलता है वैसा करना है, यू डोंट हैव योर ओन लाइफ, you don't have your own identity. This is what parents usually say. But as far as this generation is concerned, I really wish that women are educated now. And when the women are educated, I really wish that they could speak out of their problems. They could speak out of their any abusive relationship so that we can help them out. This is The purpose of Ear to Hear, the beautiful initiative by Richa Mehta. And you, if you are at a helping nature, you can also help other peoples too. I really wish that please come forward to help our women. Please come forward and join Ear to Hear. As the email ID is coming in the last line and it is sliding. So if you really wish to help anyone, if you have the guts, if you have the potential to help other people, please come forward and join Ear to Hear. It is free of cost. You don't have to pay anything for it because it is a beautiful initiative. It is for the women and for every woman. And we women, if we can try, we can help each other. We can help everyone in our life. So I really wish that please do come forward and talk to us if you are into any problem. And you know, the domestic violence has an adverse impact on the physical health as well as the mental health of the females. And is it associated with low birth weight, pregnancy, complications, and also impact the overall well-being of the mother and children. The association between the mental health and domestic violence is usually bi-directional, and it is associated with some mental health outcomes such as depression, PTSD. As you can say, it is post-traumatic stress disorder, suicidality, substance abuse, and exacerbation of the psychotic symptoms. There is sufficient evidence in the literature which has established this by traditional nature of mental health issues and domestic violence. And you know, a review of the international literature found high prevalence rates of intimate partner violence among men and women across all the diagnostic categories of the mental disorders. You know, the prevalence of intimate partner violence was found to be 45.6% among patients suffering from depression and depressive disorders, 27.6% in anxiety disorders, and 61% for PTSD. And people really they wish to talk to someone about this, and they don't have anyone to tell about this because they have a fear that if they tell anyone and their husband will get to know about it, they will definitely leave them. They will again create a more abuse in their life. And the same review also found that there was a high likelihood of experiencing intimate partner violence in women with mental illness as compared to the women who do not have any mental health problems. There is also evidence to suggest the causal association between domestic violence and mental issues. The severity and the duration of the physical intimate violence are associated with the frequency and the severity of the depressive symptoms. Similar evidence exists for PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder, which suggests that extent, severity, and duration of the abuse are directly associated with the intensity of the post traumatic stress symptoms. Furthermore, it has been observed that women who experience multiple forms of abuse and are re victimized again and again, again and again, again and again, are at increased risk of mental disorders. Thus, it can be stated that the patients with mental illness are more likely to suffer domestic abuse, and at the same time, people who undergo domestic abuse are more likely to develop psychiatric conditions as well as experience acute decomposition of pre existing mental illness. So let's work together for this. Let's talk together for this. Let's move together to help this problem. The problem of domestic violence is one of the major challenges we face, particularly in the context of modernization, urbanization, and increased costs of living. People really wish to come out of it, but they don't see any path. They don't see anyone who can help you out. And the laws, they have safeguard rights of the women. But the desired change can only be affected by talking, by telling people. If you have any friend or a family who can help you out in this, please talk to them. And if you don't have anyone to talk, please come to Ear to Hear. We'll help you out. Please contact Ear to Hear platform so that the problem of domestic abuse can be helped, and you can also be come out of it, because it is a big shackle. It's a big, really big shackle. And in conclusion, it can be said that domestic violence is a complex problem with its roots in multiple societal domains, such as the status of women in the society, illiteracy, poverty, substance abuse, and various evil practices such as dowry and female feticide. Thus, any approach which does not target all these issues simultaneously is unlikely to yield any favorable results. So I really wish that please talk to us, please talk to anyone who can help you out. And if you need to work on a coordinated and planned manner to make any visible impact and for advocacy of the rights of the women and children, because when you have abusive life at your home, your children will get affected. Not only you get so many things. Thank you, Shalini. Not only you get so many things and so many outcomes out of it, your children also get affected, because what they see, they can't help you. They also get into mental trauma, because domestic abuse is totally depends on the relationship between husband and wife. And if you don't have that sound or a smooth relationship, your children get affected. Please talk to us, talk to Ear to Hear, talk to me, talk to Richa, talk to any of our uh, influencer, because I'm also a regional influencer at Ear to Hear. And you can also talk to anyone in Ear to Hear through the email and get connected with them. You will definitely get helped. And the most important thing I always say whenever I take Ear to Hear session, that everything is confidential at our part. Confidentiality is totally maintained when you talk to us. We had a group discussion also. We had a secret confidential group discussion also. If you really wish to join us, you can join us in that discussion too. If you want, if you wish. to have an individual sessions, you can contact us ear to hear so that we can get connected with you and help you out. You can do anything in your life, sweethearts. You are the new generation. You are, because I always say you are the generation, because you give birth to a new generation and give a life to a new person. And if you are stressed, if you are not comfortable in your lives, if you have mental disorders, everything got shattered at your home. So I really wish that if you wish to come out of this, because so many things happen due to some behavior problems too. Sometimes you are right at your part, sometimes your husband is right at your part, but you take it seriously. So at that point of time also, you really need someone who can help you out and tell you that I'm not saying that you are wrong. I am saying that sometimes you really need someone who can help you out. Sometimes a newlywed person, a newlywed girl, she is not able to cope up with the in-laws and with the family. So we are here to help you out how you can manage. You have other people too, but sometimes you won't be able because you are new at the family. So you are not able to tell anyone about your problems. So we are there to help you out. Thank you, Richa. I've just seen all the comments. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, Anya. Thank you, Kaira. Thank you, Ritika. Thank you, Shalini. Because we all are working together. And when we work together to help the society, to help the women, then only we can create a new and a beautiful future for everyone. Not only for you, for ourselves too. Because if you are happy, the society is happy. And if the society is happy, everybody is happy, and the country get a very bright future. And if the women is not happy in their home, their offices, and anywhere in the world, they cannot create anything in their life. And if they don't create, the new generation will never come up. As I said, that if you have this kind of abusive relationship, there is a lot of problem in losing weight. You can't be conceived properly because you have a lot of thoughts in your mind that if I get conceived, what would be the future of my child, because my husband is not taking care of myself. So this is how we are here to help you. Ear to Hear is here to help you in every situation. Please talk to us, please come forward. And an important thing that I always say, if you have a helping nature, if you are that much capable, you have the potency to help people to come forward, not only victims. I really wish that influencers, the healers, the programmers who can help the society, please come up and come forward and join ear to hear to create a difference in the society. As Richa Mehta has created a difference in the society by creating this beautiful platform for women. So, once again, I really thank Ear to Hear team and Richa Mehta and all my associates who are helping the society, all the regional influencers, all the regional leaders, because they are there to help you out. And it is a big, beautiful team of people who can help you out. They, you can say it it is created only for you, only for you, who can help you out. And in every state we have regional leaders, influencers, healers. You can contact our in any state if you wish to. It is not only for our state, it is for every state. Thank you, Alok Synergy. So you can contact any in any state so that we can help you out. I am the Delhi regional influencer. If you wish to have anything at Delhi, you can contact. We have other influencers, healers in other states. You can contact them also. So please look forward. Please don't hesitate. Please don't keep everything inside you. If you really have any problem, please contact Ear to Hear so that we can help you out. We are here. This initiative is created for you people only to help you out. And if everybody get united, we can create a beautiful future for women. Thank you so much. And thank you, Richa. Thank you, my Delhi team. Thank you, all states team, that you are creating a different relationship with the women these days through this Ear to Hear platform. You're all the whatever sessions you are taking, this is all are amazing, and you are creating a beautiful difference and you are helping people. So I am in gratitude to everyone who is getting connected to Ear to Hear, and to every person who really wish to come out of the the life that they are into the problem. So please talk to us, contact us. Thank you so much. Now over to the production team so that you can get to know more about Ear to Hear, what our founder would say. Namaskar.
प्रॉब्लम मुझे भी है, लेकिन कोई शेयर करने वाला नहीं है.
You can talk to me. I'm there for you. Come and join us on the below number. We will keep it a secret. The promise that you will have a smile before